Hello and welcome to our strength session. You're going to need a small space, ideally with a mat, a mini band that goes around the legs and the long super band that we stretch with. And then if you have some dumbbells, ideally a couple of small dumbbells will really help too. However, most of this you can do with body weight and it will be effective as well. So starting with the cat-cow, we're going to do rounding and curving the spine gently 6 times. Just nice and relaxed, trying not to force any of the positions, just nice, loosening up your spine there. We're going to do 3 and 4, nice and slow, and 5, and one more time. After that, the child pose. So we're taking hips back, arms forward, and we're trying to get forehead to the floor to hold for 10, 9, as relaxed as you can, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then our thread the needle where we take one arm through and the shoulder down. So not holding this to begin with, we're just going to rotate to the right first, then the left, stretch and under, and stretch and under. So we're moving, and then this time on the third one, I'm going to hold it there and try to relax into it. Let that stretch. Try and let that rotate the spine and through the shoulder. Holding it. 3, 2, 1. And then switching sides again. One last time. We reach across and through. Head goes down and we hold. And just breathe. Try to relax your back. Nice rotation. 3, 2, 1. Great. Now grab your super band, the longer of the bands, and do 6 times, reaching over the top, rib cage down, nice big stretch, and you can hold it as tight as you need to or as loose as you need to, whatever you need to get the stretch across the chest, arms and shoulders, but not be pulling on the shoulders too aggressively. Just nice big stretch there. There's 4 of those, rib cage down, all the way to the hips on the front, and your bum at the back. That's 5. And one more time. That's 6. There. And back again. Okay. Our first exercise is the split squats. So if you have a couple of dumbbells, that's great. If you just use one dumbbell and you have one hand resting on the wall or something to support you, that's also fine. We're going to have one leg in front, one leg behind, and the body weight is more on the front leg than the back leg. So we come down a little bit forwards, 3, 2, 1, and up. 3, 2, 1, and up. We are doing 8 of those, either leg. Whichever leg goes first, doesn't matter. I'm doing left. And you're only going as low as you can go with stability. It's important to maintain good balance, good stability, and not over pressure the knees. So if you can only go so low, just maintain that depth, go as low as you're comfortable going with stability. Great, that's 8. I'm going to switch sides, switch legs. So now my right leg's in front. We go down for 3, 2, 1, and up. We breathe in, 2, 1, and up. And again, we're only going as low as you can go. If you don't go as low as I'm going, that's okay, because the stability and the balance and the safety of the knees is more important. Great. Again, if you're just using body weight or one dumbbell, that's also okay. Still going to work the legs. That's 7. We go 3, 2, 1, and 8. Okay. Very good. We're going to grab your longer super band again. Standing on one end, so that's nice and secure. And the other end we're bringing up to the shoulder. So knuckles by the shoulder, shoulder blade down, neck trying to stay relaxed. I'm going to push that up above your head, have that hand on the hip for stability if that's better, and push up, slowly down. So it's a one arm shoulder press using the band for resistance. We're trying to relax in the neck, so we're not tensing and shrugging the shoulder. Pushing from the top of the arm on the delt here at the side, and the back of the arm, the tricep. Doing 8 either side, that's 8 for me. Just going to switch sides, and we're always trying to keep Shoulders down, neck as relaxed as you can. So starting off, the hand is by the shoulder, press up, hand on the hip, and 2, and steady, and 3, slow and steady. Try and keep the rib cage down so the core is on, and you have a slight knee bend if you really need to keep more stability. This is 6, slow, steady, 7, slow, steady, and 8, slow, steady. Great. Relax and shake out the shoulders. Grab some water or a little drink if you need one, and then we're going straight back into the split squat. So breathing on the way down, breathing out on the way up, and only going as low as you can go comfortably and safely. So grabbing my dumbbells, I'll face a bit more this way, so you can maybe see that front leg a bit more. I'm starting on my left. We go 3, 2, 1, and up. 3, 2, 1, and up. It's slow, it's steady, good stability. The technique and the balance is definitely the priority, more than how low you're going and more than moving quickly. Slow and smooth. That's 5, slow, steady, and 6, slow, steady, and 7, slow, steady, and 8. Just kind of keep it moving, keep it steady, good balance, good technique. Shoulders are down, front leg takes most of the weight, and the back heel is raised. So 3, 2, 1, and up. 3, 2, 1, and up. Keeping the hips level. Only go as low as you have the flexibility to stay stable. And the front leg doing most of the work. Breathing in, breathing out. And 3, 2, 1, and 7, and 3, 2, 1, and 8. Great, so placing down the weights if you have them, and grabbing our band again. Standing on one end so it's nice and secure. Hand starts by the shoulder, hand can go on the hip for balance. We press up for 8. 1, and 2. It goes slow, steady, and 3. Slow, steady, and 4. Shoulder down, neck trying to relax. And even though I'm working hard, you can hear that I'm still talking fairly evenly, so I'm not tensing the neck and straining. I'm trying to stay relaxed. Try and keep the shoulders down. That's 8 for me. Great. If you find it too easy, you can always do an extra 9 or 10. Just do a couple more reps. Great. And 1. So with changed hands, hand on the hip for stability. 2. Slow, steady, and 3. Slow, steady, and 4. So shoulders down, neck relaxed. Say I'm talking relatively normally, considering I'm working hard. Try not to tense up the neck. That's 7, 3, 2, 1, and 8, 3, 2, 1. 8 in total. You can do more if you find that too easy. Shake out the shoulders a little bit, shake out the wrists. We're going to do that one more time. The split squat for 8 either side, the press for 8 either side. So one last one. I'm starting left because that's the leg I've started on each time, but you can swap. We're going down for 3, 2, 1, and up, and 3, 2, 1, and up. Slow, steady, just as low as you can go safely. Keeping that front leg straight, facing forwards, knee goes over the toe in the same direction. That's 5, and 6, and 7. Nice deep breath. There's 1 to go. This is 8. Great. Switching. So I'm going to right leg first. Shoulders down. And 3, 2, 1. Up. 3, 2, 1. If you get really tired by this point, you can drop the weights down and just use body weight. It is the last set and therefore the hardest one. But as long as you feel the legs working and the bum, you're doing the right thing. Only go as low as it's safe for you to go, as you have the stability. There's 2 to go, and it's our last 2. 3, 2, 1, that's 8. Brilliant, and that means one more time, 8 of the shoulder press. So standing on the band nice and safely, nice and secure, starting by the shoulder, hand on the hip for stability. 1, 3, 2, 1, and 2. 3, 2, 1, 3, nice and slow, nice and steady. 5 and 6. So let's go slow, steady, controlled. 7, slow, rib cage down, shoulder down. 8, and switching sides. Elbow is trying to stay under the wrist. So if I face a little bit sideways, you can see elbow lined up with wrist, we press up, slow down, and press up, slow down. The elbow under the wrist, down by your side, so the elbow doesn't go forwards or backwards as it reaches the bottom. Trying to relax the neck, push down the rib cage. You can squeeze your bum and legs for a bit of support, and you can bend the knees a little bit if you really need to engage the legs more. That's 7, 3, 2, 1, and 8, 3, 2, 1. So hopefully, really feel the shoulders having to work and minimal tension through the neck. Okay, you can grab the mini band. Take a seat on the bench. We're doing the box squat. So the band goes around your legs. And the idea is there'll always be a little bit of tension in the band. We're always trying to push that apart gently. Start by sitting so we know where you're going to end up and it's safe to sit back because we're going to stand up and sit down in a squatting position. And you can hold either one dumbbell in front of you, goblet style, or what I'm going to do is do 2 dumbbells down by the sides and just be careful where they might bang into the bench or the chair that you're sitting on. Or you can just do body weight, and if you have no suitable benches or chairs or even a bed you can sit back onto, you can just do a regular squat up and down. So without swinging, I'm going to move forwards and push the hips up, slight tension in the band. 3, 2, 1, a minimal drop. We're trying to fight that, resist the gravity that's pulling you down, so it's slow and steady, and your bum comes to the bench or the chair. Up and forwards, and back, steady and down. That's 3, and we're trying to do a total of 10. This is 4, steady, 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 and this is 5. Squeezing the bum, slight tension in the band. Steady, this is 6. Steady and steady. This is 7, tension in the band, smooth transition from up to down, back to forwards. Really controlled movements, really nice and slow. So it's not just the legs and bum that are going up and down, it's the glutes and the hips feeling that stability on the sides. This is 9, nice and slow, steady. And number 10. Great, sitting down to finish. Great. The weights can just go to the side for now. I'm going to stand up. Great, we're doing a bicep curl with the band. So holding it like a circle, standing on it with both feet. So it's nice and stable, it's not going to go anywhere or snap upwards. I'm going to hold it with thumbs down to the floor and then bend up in a bicep curl. So nice steady stretch down and curl up at the top. Shoulders are down, neck is relaxed, slight bend in the knees. And on the next set, I'll face sideways so you can see that from the side a bit better. But we're squeezing up for the arms, slowly down, straight arms, bent arms. We're doing 10 altogether, that's 5, and 6, steady, stretch, and 7, steady, stretch, and 8, steady, stretch, shoulders down, rib cage down, slight knee bend, that's 9, and then that's 10. Great. Roll the shoulders just to relax them. Grab some water if you need some water. Because we're going back to our squatting, so again, you can either hold it goblet style in front of you, or both down by your side, and if there's nothing suitable to sit onto or to rock back, we can just do a regular squat as low as you can go with similar control, and ideally with the mini band around the legs. So 10 squats, knees apart. I have the weights here, and we're trying not to swing forwards or drop back. So controlled as we lift up, slow, 2, 1, and slightly forwards, but not swinging, and tension in the band. So we're pushing the knees gently against the band to keep that tension in the hip and the stability in the knee. We breathe in and breathe out as we lift, and breathe in on the way down. And standing up, and down, 3, 2, 1, and standing up. This is 6, and 3, 2, 1. Hopefully you're able to keep up at the same speed, and you've done exactly 7 with me. 7, steady, slow down, keep the chin tucked down. There, we breathe in, slow, 2, 1. Breathe out. That's 9, and slow, 2, 1. Shoulders down, rib cage down, and this is 10. We come slowly, steadily, and sit to finish. Great, dumbbells go to one side, and we're doing the bicep curl. This time I'm going to stand sideways, where it's a bit more obvious what the arms and elbows are doing. So holding the band like a circle, standing on it with both feet so it's nice and secure, it's not going to snap or go anywhere. Thumbs down to the floor, shoulders down. I'm going to curl up by bending the arms, and slow, 2, 1. Shoulders are trying to stay down and back, 3, 2, 1. And the rib cage down, slight knee bend. So straight arms into bent arms, 4, and 5, straight arms, and 6, bent arms, steady, stretch, and 7. So it's slow, controlled, time to breathe in, and strong but smooth on the way up, 8, steady, and we're doing 10 all together. This is 9, slow, steady, and last one, 10, slow, steady, and down. Great. Shake your arms out a little bit. Have a breather if you need it. We are doing one more round of that, the squat and the bicep curl. So the mini band just above the knees, where it's going to create stability. This is just enough feet width to have tension in that band and push the knees apart. I'm putting dumbbells down by the sides. I'm going to stand up for 10 times. So slightly forwards, hips under, come back, down, and gently trying to place yourself onto the bench or the chair. You can use a bed or a sofa if it's not too soft. Steady there. Standing up nice and tall. And slow, 2, 1. Always trying to create tension in the band. You can have the feet slightly wider if they need to be in order to create that tension. And we're putting that work into the sides of your bum, the hips, and the legs. Nice. To say that's 5. And this is the last round of these squats. So this is 6. And we've already done the split squat on one leg. So probably feeling a little bit tired now. That's okay. We're trying to keep the control, the stability, the technique, the timing. Nice and slow on the way down, gently placing yourself onto the bench. And this is 8, and we go slow, steady, down, and 9. Slow, steady on the way down, breathing in, and smooth on the way up. And then we just have to sit down again, nice and slow, steady, and down. Great, that is the last round on that exercise. So we're doing one more time, the bicep curl, holding it like a circle, standing on it with both feet. Thumbs go down to the floor, and we curl up. 1, slow, 2, 1. We're doing 10 of these. Slow, 2, 1, and slow, 2, 1, and slow, 2, 1. That's 4 and 5. Breathing in, and it's slow, controlled. There's time to breathe, time to stabilize everything with control. Steady, steady, and this is 9, slow, 2, 1, and 10, slow, 2, 1. Great, so one more pair left, and we're just doing it twice. So the side steps and dead bug for your stomach. So the mini band goes around the knees again. We're going to do 2 steps to the right, 2 steps to the left. It's going to be slow, controlled, even weight transfer. And we're doing it 4 times, which is 8 altogether. So right leg slowly in, right leg slowly in, and left leg slowly in, left leg. So really get into these hips and the sides of the glutes with all three of our lower body exercises in a row to really create not just strength in the legs, but stability through the hips and lower back, which is going to be great for the knees, great for the ankles, great for your back. That's 3, so we've done 6 either side. This is 4, which makes 8 either side. Great. Staying in that semi-squat and stand up there. Now we're doing that twice today, so that's already 1 down. And then we're doing with the dead bug, where you lie on your back. We'll have the bug position where arms are up and legs are bent. Rib cage is pressing down, trying to get the lower back to touch the floor. And then we're taking opposite arm to leg down and back up. And the challenging part is not holding your breath and also keeping the stomach muscles strong and the lower back touching the ground as we do the extension. So opposite arm to leg goes down and up. Opposite arm to leg goes down and up. Opposite, we're doing 4 each side, 8 altogether. And this for me is my 8th one. So it's a relatively small number because when you get tired, it's very easy for your lower back to take the pressure, and we're trying to keep it exclusively in the stomach muscles. We're going to do that twice, remember? So we're just doing the side steps again and the dead bug again, and then we're done. So slight squat position, toes face forwards. We're going to the right and in, right and in, left and in, left and in, right and right, left and left. Great. Right and right, left and left. Great. Easy. If it's too easy, you can always do another round once we're done. So the dead bug, again, rib cage is down, lower back trying to touch the floor, arms up, legs up. Opposite arm to leg comes down while keeping the core on. And again, as much as possible, my neck is relaxed. So I'm talking more or less normally, even though I'm working, because I'm not tensing the neck, I'm not holding my breath, keeping things relatively relaxed, but still working the stomach muscles. So lower back touching the floor. Great. And there's 1 more either side. That's 1 and 2. So 4 each way, 8 altogether. Great. So to finish off, we're going to finish with the stretches we started with. So the cat-cow first, hands and knees. We're doing 6 round in the back, gently curve in the back. And you might feel a bit looser now than when we started. It might feel a little bit easier to just push those stretches. But we're still keeping it quite relaxed, nice, loose, easy movements. Nice as 4, rounding 5, curving, and 6. I'm going to come back for the child pose, the hips back, forehead trying to come down to the floor and relax and breathe for 10, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We come back and we're doing thread the needle. So we go 3 each side. The first 2 are kind of mobile and not really stopping. Nice stretches. First 2 just moving. And on the third one, we're going to pause and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then the other side down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. And our final thing, grabbing the super band for the dislocate stretch. So stretching over the top 6 times. Rib cage down, shoulders down, chest, arms and shoulders. Big stretch. Steady. Big stretch. Nice, that's 3. So feeling hopefully looser and more steady than when you started, but you can adjust where you hold the band to make it tighter or looser as you need to. This is 5, steady, and 1 more time, 6. just shake it out.